Test, test, test. All right, we are kind of back. We'll see if it works this time. There was an update. I guess Call of Duty downloaded a bunch of pre-install content. I don't know what that's all about, but I guess it's for the update coming out later today or tomorrow. They're changing the interface, and what we had there was looked like a DirectX error. Never good. Ghost Recon, welcome in. Rejoin match? No, we don't want. Well, we'll try to rejoin match. I doubt it'll work, but we'll see. Janderson, good morning. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Call of Duty crashed, and it also took down OBS, which was streaming on Twitch and YouTube. TikTok was working okay, but the webcam obviously stopped working. So many issues with computers. Unable to rejoin, of course. We knew that. The Steel Titan, welcome in. T-Tuck, good morning. Brando, Andrea, is it Andre? Andre, welcome in. Call me Pug, good morning. Yeah, I apologize. We just started a minute ago and then had a big lockup and we had to reset everything and start again. So we're a little late now, but that's okay. We get time to get some more coffee, all the usual stuff. All right, as we were saying, we're going to slow down a little bit. We're going to try to do less dumb things. Probably not. Hope everyone is having a good Tuesday so far. Sparky Country, good morning. Devin, what is going on over on Twitch? Ghost Recon, thanks for sharing the live. Yeah, there's so many updates coming out today. I heard the PS5 is going to have 4 different updates today. So good luck with that, guys. I don't know why they can't just update once, but I hear that parachute. I don't know. I think the game's broke. Anderson, good morning. Bobby Drake, we're back. We're kind of back. I don't know. The game is acting kind of weird. Yeah, lost connection to host. Connection timed out. Let's get back here. We don't want to rejoin the match. You got to stay till 9 now. We'll stay a little overtime because this is not good. Captain D, good morning. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had this rejoin match thing work correctly. In quads, sometimes it will, because obviously your squads can still be alive. But if you ever try to rejoin a solo match, usually you're already dead. Somebody broke something. Sparky Country says it's always been broken. Yeah, but usually we can at least get in a match and play. There's always been lag. There's always been broken weapons. Just so frustrating sometimes. Jack Boy, good morning. Devin, I tried to restart your game again. Yeah, I might have to restart it again. I don't know. I also feel like my graphics look a little washed out too, so I don't know what's going on. Let me look here real quick. Make sure we're still at 120 is field of view and 100% render res. Sometimes this render resolution gets reset to 66, and I don't know why that happens, but it makes your graphics look like crap when that happens. West Virginia fan, good morning. Are those cables gym equipment? Yeah, that's my wife's in-house gym. It's an Inspire cable system over in the corner. She uses it not every day, but pretty often, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Good morning, DP and gang. Good morning. Searching for a match. 82 milliseconds. So I think the whole world on BattleNet crashed because now we're not finding a game. Maybe it'll find something. I guess the higher the ping rate goes, the worse the lobby will be. So that's a good thing. The Steel Titan got a couple games, placed second twice in a row. That's kind of cool. On Battle Royale solos. Yeah, I did. I was playing squad base last night. I was playing with Triggy, Iwaki, and Medic. We ended up with 2 wins on the night in Resurgence. Um, I don't think I had any really good games. In fact, I recorded some of the games, but it's not really good. It's not good. Devin says he had to restart a couple times for it to work. Let's see if it works this time. What? Hold on. Let's see what your name is. User 80 or question. I'm just switched over to the Striker this morning instead of the static HV, and we're still using the STG-44 as our primary. All right, it says it found a game. Let's see if it actually loads this time. It loaded into pregame, and then all of a sudden it all went to hell. So I don't know. But to steal, what game mode were you playing when you got your couple second places? King Mikey, good morning. What's up? I'm hoping my frame rates pick up. Right now it says 74. That's not a good number. We'd like to see at least 140 consistent. Bob, why the Striker? Is it better than the static? I don't know that it's better. I just feel like I'm getting outplayed. Oh, shaders are still compiling, so there must be a. Hold on. Hold on. That's why our frame rates are bad. The shaders are still doing their thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to back out because the shaders. Please finish preloading your shaders. Wow, this is nice. All right, we're probably gonna have to do what Devin said and restart again. But let's exit out of the game. Let the shaders finish. You know, normally it says here on the screen that the shaders are loading, and I don't see that anywhere. So let's tell it to restart the shaders. Still, it doesn't say anywhere on the screen that it's loading. And I think if you go to the firing range, you can actually see, yeah, the game is just sluggish, like super sluggish. I know if you go to the firing range, it won't work if the shaders are loaded. Yeah, it feels pretty sluggish here too. All right, we're gonna do what Devin said and restart the game real quick. We're not gonna kill the stream. We're just gonna restart here because something ain't quite right. It's like almost impossible to play. Have you guys played Delta Force? Delta Force is a new extraction shooter that came out, and I've been trying to play it, but not really, not loving it. Is the update today or tomorrow? The update is already downloaded on PC. I see on Battle.net it said it pre-downloaded all the content, but I think the update is typically on Wednesday. I don't know, maybe Tuesday. It's hard to say. Sim Odie. I don't know why we want cheap viewers over on Twitch, but I don't want any of that stuff. I don't want any. No, I don't know. I mean, if you have to buy viewers, there's a problem. It means people don't want to watch you. All right, let's see if this works betterish this time. No limit, let's go. Absolutely. Hold on. Now it says it's loading the shader. So there was something wrong with the last load. It says shaders preloading 7%, 8. So that got to let that finish. Beta is dropping this week and new skins, so it might be part of the problem. Could be. Yeah, I heard they were changing the entire interface. So all these menus are going to get swapped out. And I guess since the event is going to reset tomorrow, has 1 day left, I guess the update's probably tomorrow, would be my guess, but I'm not sure. Activision doesn't call me and say, hey, DPGladius, here's what's happening. I learn about the same time you guys do. Well, shaders are going kind of slow. We're at 11%. So did anybody get outside and do anything fun yesterday? I got down in the gold mine at about probably 12 feet down the tunnel. I went ahead and put in a timber support So all that is some vertical wooden legs, a top wooden piece, and a bottom wooden piece. It'll serve a couple purposes. It'll be a place to tie the next railroad track section into. It'll also be a nice anchor point up in the ceiling to extend the air supply hose. So I have a 3-inch PVC pipe that needs to get run down there, and also an electric box. So I'll put another just 2 electric plug box there. So that'll be good. That way I don't have to run an extension cord as far to plug in the jackhammer, and I'll get light closer to the end. Jordan, 12 feet underground. No, it's 12 feet into the tunnel. So the tunnel or the shaft goes about 15 feet straight down, and the side tunnel goes about 20 feet into the side of the mountain. But about 12 feet in, I want to go ahead and put just a support. It's not really anything to make the mine safer as far as cave-ins. It's more of just a mounting point to put some electricity there, extend the ventilator tube, things like that. It gives me a place to screw things to it instead of just sticking something into the rock. All right, 30% on the shaders. We're getting there. King Mikey, did I find any gold yet? We have found a little bit of gold, but not enough to be profitable. Right now I have to process probably 15 or probably 3 5-gallon buckets of topsoil or ore to get like, I don't know, 5 or 6 flakes of gold, and it's just not any good. So we're going to keep digging further until we find a more profitable area. Melanie, good morning. Welcome in. Yeah, I've posted most of the videos on the gold mine over on TikTok, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, go check it out. I didn't film anything yesterday. It was pretty much jackhammering overhead, and it was super dirty. I mean, I was filthy dirty. So, mid-range demon, what's up? How you doing over on YouTube? We're kind of in a holding pattern here. We're reloading the shaders in the game, and we're at 51% now. So we're getting there finally. Jansen, what do you do after dumping the cart? Is there videos about it? I think I did one video on processing the ore, and all I do is take some of the ore, run it through a rock crusher. So it's a little homemade gas-powered rock crusher. And what that does is just crush all the rocks down to like a powdery fine stuff. And then I have a shaker table, which is just a inclined table with some ridges in it, and it shakes back and forth, and it pushes the gold or anything heavy to one side, and all the rest of the dirt gets washed away. So I have a couple videos on that out there. But it should become pretty obvious when I find gold, because all the gold will quickly move to the right of the table. Mr. Bobby Drake, if you found millions worth of gold, can I have some? Absolutely. You can come up and dig all you want. Devin says, what's the free bundle that you have? I don't know. I haven't been to the store in a long time. It's probably a sticker or something. I don't even know where the free bundles would be. How do you even find it used to have a little arrow that would point up and down saying free up there, free down here. But now it's just prices, prices, money, money, money. Oh, here, we have a free gift pack. View the bundle. It looks like a sticker. I don't know. We're going to claim it, though. Thanks for the gift. Larry, you're going to find rubies also, I bet. Yeah, Larry, I think we have a lot of gemstones in the soil here. But I got to get Mrs. P out there with a black light and let her look for rubies. It's really time consuming looking through all the ore. In fact, I would probably just run the rubies through the stone crusher, and that's probably not good. All right, so yeah, our free bundle was pretty worthless. We're at 98% on our shader, so we're just about ready to go, and there we are. That should run a lot better now. My brother has some property close by. He bought a piece of property that used to run an active ruby mine. It was, I'm trying to think of what it was. Had a name and everything. Indian Springs Gem Mine, and he has some natural springs coming out of the side of the mountain, and then they have dug some pits down in the bottom where they find find rubies. And when he bought the property, there was some old car or something parked on the property, and under the seat there was a whole bag of rubies, uncut rubies, fresh out of the ground. So yeah, there's definitely rubies in the ground, but it does take a lot of digging and washing to find them for the most part. Call sign Ghost, good morning. Dirk Walker, thanks for the follow. Justin, do you guys that help you get the gold? Do you have guys that help you? No, I do all the gold mining stuff myself. I pretty much I'm just doing it for the fun of it, not really looking to get rich doing it. But it all started last winter. I went out, I knew that this was like the ruby capital of the world here in our part of the North Carolina in the mountains. And then I did some research, and the original gold rush in the U.S. was in North Carolina. It was mostly more down like on the Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina border, but it did push into the Blue Ridge Mountains quite a bit. So I did a little bit of looking online for old geological maps, and the area that we're at here did have some old Cherokee gold mines. Lots of quartz veins and things popping out of the side of the ridges. So I thought, what the heck? Let's go look around our property and see what we can find. I did find an exposed quartz vein on one side of the mountain. And then on the other side, we have a little valley that had some digging in the bottom of it. And I wasn't sure what that digging was for. It was either to slow down any water runoff coming down the valley, or they were grabbing some soil to build roads or something. And then somebody said, well, those could be exploratory pits where they were doing some mining. So I said, oh, well, that's cool. So let's go jump in there and do some digging and see what we find. And we did find a lot of quartz, broken quartz, just, I don't know what you would call it, but it looked like, just looks like broken quartz for the most part. So we started digging a pit, and before long that pit turned into a mine shaft. And soon we got it down too deep, where we needed a winch to get the stuff out, and then we had to build a mining shack, and then we started building a tunnel, and we had to build an ore cart and a railroad and a stone crusher. And before you know it, you just end up overdoing everything. But that's all right. We're having fun with it. As far as is the striker good, I have no idea. Captain D, there are gold mines in Virginia as well. Yeah, there's a long line all the way up from Georgia, and it was in the shale belt, I think. Shale, I don't know. It's some type of flaky rock, and they found lots and lots of gold on top of that shale. So if you have shale in the area, you probably have some type of gold. All right, Mid-Range Demon, can't wait to see some gameplay. We're going. We are now launching. Don't get too excited about it. You got to set your expectations super low. All right, what are we gonna do? Old Town, cargo, go for a bunker. I think let's go for a, oh, that's gonna land right on a tower. We don't want that. Guess we'll try it, but it's gonna push us right on top of that tower, which is a bad thing, right off the drop. You'll get somebody on Firehouse looking right at you. And we'll have at least 2 other people dropping here with us. All right, so I'm sure Mid-Range Demon just looked at that and said, wow, really? What happened there? Yeah, that was pretty bad. Good news is we didn't let them get the contract. Locked and loaded, so we have full ammo. I don't know if that's good or bad, but... we got kind of lucky on that. Took a lot of shots to get that done. Larry, the geological event that created the Appalachians created gold, basically. Yeah, it's the Appalachian Mountains are the oldest mountains in the U.S. You know, everybody looks out west at the mountains and say, wow, those are really big mountains. But the Appalachians used to be as big as the Himalayas. And then they got smaller because they got worn down. There's somebody down there shooting at that, so probably not a good idea to go get it. This feels really bad. We only got 5,000 for that. I would have expected enough to get loadout. All right. Let's just slow down a little bit. Nothing good's going to happen rushing around. 6,600 bucks. Our buy station's going to be a superstore, or we back out here to farms. I think we're going to work towards the outside edge. Still need some money. Somebody buying a loadout up there. That has bird's eye. I really don't want the bird's eye perk. The bird's eye perk, it's good, I guess, if you're running UAVs a lot because you'll see ghosted people. But it doesn't give you an indication if they're above you or below you, so not that helpful. We hear the guy, I think. I hear somebody sliding around. What is wrong with my aim? I don't get it. I mean, we shot that guy like 1,000 times in the back. He jumps back, hits me in the legs 4 times, and I die. I just don't get it. Yes, I guess they can hear you talking. No, they shouldn't be able to hear me talking. I have my push to talk on. If I push a button, then I'll see my microphone. So that's not the case. I just don't know why we couldn't kill that guy. Bird's Eye is top tier cam. I don't know. I think Bird's Eye is okay. It does allow you, if you have a UAV up, to see ghosted players, but you do lose the ability to know if they're above or below you. Travis Bickle, we are not going to change the controller just to play this game. Should have just let him go. Frankie Boykin, yes, absolutely. You just got cooked. I don't know if we got cooked. We didn't get outplayed. We definitely were on him all the time. We knew exactly where he was. He didn't want to fight. He wasn't any good, and he was able to, I guess, shoot us in the legs and kill us somehow. We definitely shot him a lot. I don't know. And you can't run from those gunfights. You gotta play the game, or else why play, right? Cooked indeed. Zay Fitness. Yeah. I mean, I guess we did get cooked by a 0.5 KD player right there, so we did get cooked. That must be the right word for it. All right, I'm going to refill my coffee. We're going to do this again, and we're going to do better. They said you should just make peace with them, no fights. Hayes Kelly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just hand out little flowers and things to people. That'd be cool. Actually, I don't really need coffee. We still have half a cup. That's good for one more. Cam, knowing where someone is, regardless of knowing above or below, is better than not knowing. Well, that's probably true. Comes down to using your headset. I agree. Audio cues are very useful, and that's why I really don't rely on UAVs too much in solos. I'm not out hunting people. And you can usually hear anybody around you if they're moving. Except sometimes you'll get people that are just quiet, and I don't know what perk they have or what they're doing, but they just are not audible at all. Even when they're running around, you just won't hear them. And I don't understand that. All right, let's do something a little easier, I guess. Anytime we look right under the drop site, we're gonna have a lot of people, so let's fly over here. Just start cheating like everyone else. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We still have some principles in our life that we try not to be like everybody else. You know, I could still hear my mom or dad or teacher saying, well, if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do that? No, you would. Well, you might. If it looked like they had fun doing it, you might do it. If they're running around, you can't hear them, they're cheating. Yeah, I thought maybe there's a perk or something they have that makes it... I feel like there must be a perk that makes you quiet. Haven't been to Gulag. We're going to take a triple star. We're going to go ahead and fly this UAV, even though it's probably a waste. We've got people in Superstore and people on the hill behind us. We're going to take the Sapori 46, even though it's pretty worthless right now. It's not worthless, but it's definitely not top tier. All right, let's go get our thing in that water tower. I'm sure that's going to go well. A couple guys in Superstore. And unfortunately, Superstore can look right out their window and see this. So they're looking at my back the whole time up. And they're going to see the flare in a minute. We are on a UAV, so that's awesome. Sawmiller, good morning. X-God, good morning. Did have a guy up here. I don't see anybody up there. We are in circle, so that's good. So after this, we're heading to Lowtown or Midtown to get to the bunker, I guess. Where's our bunker key card? There we go. I guess the bunker they're marking is right here. I don't think I've been to this one. Probably should mark it so we know where it's at. We also should get our loadout, and I don't know if we should do that first. I think we should do it first, so at least we have all our perks and stuff. We've been going to the bunker without loadout and then dying a horrible death, so I guess we'll get it. I think we might even rethink the logic of going to a bunker. All right, let's go get our bunker. I don't really know where the entrance is. I'm guessing it's on this hillside. Yeah, I don't even know where this bunker is. So let's, oh, it's right here. There, look at that. Foresight specialist, always worth it. Yeah, and that's what we're going to go for. All we're really looking for is the shoes to run fast. Doesn't really make you run fast, but it just holds your attack sprint speed. So we want those. We want Foresight and Specialist. Nothing. This is usually the room we find it in. There's Foresight. Let's go ahead and get that up right away. So if we die, we'll still have it. And we don't want to get greedy in here. We just want to get our stuff and get out. Sneakers. We want sneakers. We'll take a couple kill streaks too. So now we're starting to get greedy. Another kill streak, sure. Can't get in there. Don't know where the sneakers are. UAV, we're gonna go ahead and fly that immediately if we can get it. Alright, we probably need to get out of here. I did not see the sneakers. That's a problem, I guess. So no extended tack sprint for us. So looks like we're going to be back over here again. We've been there several times. There's no boxes humming here. Usually means there's a person close by. Let's evaluate life here. We got a long run, so we might just take this car and get out of here. Probably not a good thing. Every time we get in a car, bad things happen. Plus, we need to spend some quality time doing a walkabout. If we get there too early, then obviously we have a lot of time to kill and we'll end up doing something dumb. I have to remember that we have smoke so we can get out of here if we need to. And every time we run, somebody's going to hear us if they're close by. Good sign is that there's still boxes here, so nobody has foresight before us, and that's always good. Still need our self-revive. That's kind of worrisome. This is a bad building to be in. Well, I guess it's not. There's no way up here. There must be a staircase. There it is. All right. So how are we gonna play this? Are we just gonna camp it out for like 30 minutes? Sounds bad. Sounds like a horrible game plan. Ah, this is a Warzone tutorial, scuzz. No, this is not a Warzone tutorial. This is... I don't know what this is. Alright, so we have like 45 minutes to wait. And anything we do right now is going to be bad. And we'll probably get yelled at by Bobby Drake if we do something like that. You should play solos. Get better on... I should play solos to get better on keyboard and mouse. Absolutely. I think solos is probably the best game mode because there's consequences to every one of your actions. Where if you play with a squad, we're actually going to keep moving. I can't just sit here. We have a buy station and building behind us. Bobby Drake's probably going ballistic right now. Sorry, Bobby. But if we don't do something, we're going to get... Probably peeking that roof isn't a great idea. I do want myself revived, though. Probably should at least take that medic vest, but we won't. Missed boots in bunker. Scuzz. Yes, I did miss the boots in the bunker. I mean, the boots don't really help me run faster. They just help me run faster longer. So it's not a huge issue, but Yeah, it would have been nice to have that. Right now, a self-revive is what we really need. We could go down to the sports club and pick up some stuff. I don't think he's going to give up his high ground to come get us, so let's ignore him for the most part. We could put on these boots right here. Those might help us do something. Probably not. I know we should not be peeking this. Can't you buy self-revive at the buy station? I do have 14 grand, so let's go shopping. What I want to do though is put a mine in this building so we at least know if somebody's in here. That might restock. All right, so we'll put that there. Let's go shopping for a minute. Doors are open here. We need to listen around. Self-revive. Might as well get a gas mask and a UAV. Kind of want to run this thing out of bounds. That is not what we wanted. Why can't you get out of the truck? Good Lord. All right. Do have a guy still hammering us from the side, so he's going to sit up in that building until hell freezes over. That's okay. Or at least till the end of the game. No, not the truck, Brad. Yeah, the truck was a bad idea. The bad thing about this building is I cannot see anybody behind us. So we're pretty much stuck here for the duration. If we peek this door, we're going to get lit up. That's a bad thing. The double bunker buster. Yeah, the other guy definitely has foresight. And he's just sitting there waiting. Too many entry spots in that building, Cabo. Yeah, we should. And that's the problem with foresight, is you get to a spot and you're going to be contentious with all the other guys that got most wanted. And you're going to sit there and battle the whole time. It becomes a window peeking game. I don't know. You need to play quads, Cam. Why would I want to play quads? Pardini Esquire. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, most people that play quads are, you know, relying on your teammates to bail you out the whole time. You really know how good you are or how bad you are, I guess, once you play solos. Why would you jump out there and not stay in that room? TJB, there was another bunker buster coming in. It was definitely going to kill us. I don't know. Lost in the sauce. I don't think we were lost in the sauce. It's just we couldn't get away, and I don't know. So you think if we would have stayed in the room, that bunker buster wouldn't have killed us? The first one downed us, so why wouldn't this next one kill us? It's hard to say. All right, I'm going to fill up coffee. We're going again. So I'm guessing you have to be a really patient player to play with the foresight. Sticky Steve, good game, DP. Don't listen to these dudes. Yeah, I don't listen to anybody. Well, that's not true. Cassidy, good morning. Nada, good morning over on Twitch. Sawmiller88. The casual, good morning. Can't you buy self-revive at the buy station? Yes, we did that. Aaron Thomas, good morning. BB did Gramps Dirt. I don't know what that means. Frankie, it's actually harder playing on a team than solos. I don't know. I mean, if you have a team and you're not good, you can pretty much follow your good guy and just help clean up his messes. You know, if he downs somebody, you can clean him up. They can buy you back. You can buy them back. So squad base is definitely an easier game. Playing squads yesterday, we got 2 wins. Playing solos, we've only had 1 win in the last, well, in the last week we've had 1 win, I guess. On big map. Now, Resurgent solos is not as hard because you just get to come back way more often. Yeah, I'm not convinced that the striker is better, but we're having fun. Your dude went flying in the air, Larry. Yeah, that happens, I guess. Bunker busters will happen to do that too. Now, I guess a trophy system might have been a good option there. I don't think we had one, but I think a trophy system will nullify a bunker buster. I mean, this guy's just running in circles. They're way overpowered right now, Brad says. The bunker busters, I mean, they're so isolated. They're the use case for them. I mean, that was a perfect use case. We were camping a small building. The guy knew we were there. Trophy system is the only thing really. Yeah, Brad, I think the trophy system's the only real option for that. Didn't think about it. Aaron Thomas, I'd use foresight for my rotation, not for in-game reasons. Aaron, that's probably a good thing because if I get to the in-game building early, it's always, I don't think we've ever won from that position. I think we always mess up because we get there too early and we have too many campers that just sit there and just wait for you to do something. And I'm not a patient kind of person, so I can't sit there and just wait. I do better. We got somebody right off to our right. I think they're going the same place we are. We know how this is going to end. Cannot get those shots on. I love all the repetitive comments. David, yes, I'm a very, I don't know. I think I'm on the spectrum for repeating things. It's probably not a good thing. All right. What do we have? We have a shotgun and a static. We got a guy doing loop-de-loops in the back. Thought we heard him over here. Got kind of lucky on that. I'm saying you need to play solos because 70% of the time you don't win your gunfight, and if you had, I don't know what that means. 70% of the time you don't win your gunfights, and if you had, a team could have bailed me out. Yeah, that makes sense, but I don't think the number's 70%. Yeah, it might be that high. All right, where are we going to go? What are we going to do? What do we have? We have $500 to our name. Don't think a contract's going to really help us right now, so let's just go ahead and grab Lowtown and loot up. Wait for free loadout. Actually, if we're going to get free loadout, we should do a longer rotation. Let's go ahead and get the back edge. Something with a buy station close by, maybe. Boxes are humming, usually a good sign. Not a guarantee, though. I can tell you, Many times in solos, you'll run into a room like this. All the boxes humming, and somebody just hammers you from the corner. It's like, really? That's the way you're going to play this? All right. I probably deserved it for coming in here. We'd like to get something. There's our attack shoes. So see, we don't need a bunker. A Sidewinder is horrible. We don't like this AMR. It's worse than horrible. Now we have 2 minutes until loadout comes out, so we need to just kind of keep shopping around. Guess we're going with the restock option, which means we need to find a kill, a grenade, something. We need to smoke. Guess we'll take a gas grenade until we find smoke. 2,000 bucks. We need more. I could probably be quieter too. I'm way too loud in this game. Stealth plate carrier. Hey, we're doing much better than we did last time. All right. I feel like we just heard somebody. I'd like a longer range option. I almost feel like your own footsteps are sometimes delayed. Somebody just cleared the black site, so they're going to have a big old UAV on us. Attack Eradicator. That sounds like the weapon of choice here. So what we're trying to do is get our loadout out here in the middle of nowhere. And with about 15 seconds left, we're going to run as far out of circle as we can and then come right back. There's the self-revive that we were stressing over last game. So right now we're pretty much just playing a looting simulator. All right, 30 seconds. Do not stand in doorways. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. All right. Cam, DPGladius, would you be interested in running a duo sometime? Yeah, absolutely. In the afternoons, I run squad-based games. I normally have a regular squad I run with, but they're not available. Send me an invite. I'll definitely jump into a couple games. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. I think it's by itself. I couldn't see because of the tree. All we have for cover is some hay bales and a tractor. And of course, they had to put it right on this little roof, but I guess that's okay. All right. All we're going to do is play a couple 100 meters in from each circle. We're not gonna push way in. We have 4,000. And maybe we should try to be quieter this time, not crash through every window we see. We have our box is full, so we really don't need much. Kill streaks would be good. UAVs would be good. This has been looted, so there is someone, or there was somebody close by. We can carry more plates, probably more useful than pistol ammo. We are going to need a gas mask for in-game, and a kill streak would be nice, but I don't know that those things are in our future. Sliding is pretty bad in this game. If you don't hear somebody around you and they start sliding, you're definitely going to hear them. So I know a lot of people say, well, you should slide cancel so you're a harder target to see, but I think you're better to hold on. I wanted to make sure that that was not a deploy that somebody else threw and that it came in from somewhere. Oh, no, here's the guy right here. get my range from him. We know he wants the buy station. Can't hear anything with that box next to us. Where do we think he went? There you are. So that's what solos is all about. You get this guy, he wanted the buy station. He's just going to sit there and wait and hard scope, waiting for me to come out of that building. Luckily, we didn't. We're going to put a couple surprises here in case he does get back from Gulag. He did have his loadout weapons. Be nice and quiet. Stop. Get the box. Get the utility box. Put it in the slot. We're not going to put the mosquito up. I'd rather him go get his loot back. So you have to comment and make sure everyone knows your opinion about it. Hunter. I don't know what that means. Looks like we have Sticky Steve and Hunter going at it over in chat. DP, number one mistake I see you make is lack of cash flow. Survive solos, you need constant UAVs. Yeah, I don't buy that strategy. I don't need constant UAVs. I'm not hunting anyone. We're under a UAV though, so that's a thing. I'm gonna go ahead and shift away. We are hunted. We're double red. Probably us being hunted was the worst part of this whole situation. He had a gas mask. There was a UAV in that building. Yeah, there's all kinds of things that we're doing wrong. Obviously, we should have bought a Gulag reentry token. That would have been the most helpful thing for us there. Robbie Killer, good morning. What is up? Yeah, you know, any game you watch, I mean, I could watch some of the best players out there, and I don't know who that would be because most of the best players, like Lucci, let's say, you can watch Lucci's game and you can always see things that he does that says, why would you do that? That's not a smart move, or you need to pick that up. And a lot of times I don't know. Like, yes, did I have a gas mask? Maybe. I don't know. I knew I needed one. I was at a buy station, but I didn't think that I needed a Gulag reentry token, and we definitely needed for sure. I'm not a big fan of using UAVs to hunt people. Obviously, if they were cheaper, I would, but I'm not gonna speed loot to get cash. I'm not gonna run contracts constantly to get cash. Because I think every time you run into a building in solos, you're just asking for a camper to sit there and wipe you out. Jamie, still out work. AT&T's on strike. So I hope you get back to work soon. Rustler, I do play Rebirth in the afternoon. I have a squad that I usually play with. We always get a couple wins every night. So I think Rebirth squad based is fun. It's more of a drinking game. It's not something you can stream very well because there's no story to it. It's pretty much just like big multiplayer. You squad wiped that player, DP. Yeah, it was one guy. He was sitting behind a rock. He wasn't really moving. And I can shoot people when they don't move. But Jody Jones, there was a UAV in that building. I didn't even notice it. And a lot of times when I see things on the ground, if I know my backpack's full and I have everything I think I want, I really don't pay a lot of attention to what's on the ground. And maybe I should. Cassidy, you should play, have fun, how you want to do it. Absolutely. That's what we're all about, is do things you like, have fun, enjoy life. You're only doing this once, so you might as well enjoy it. Larry says, I see everything when I'm watching, but when I'm actually playing, not so much. I'm the same way, Larry. When I'm actually playing, when I'm looting, I'm also trying to look out windows as I'm running by them, look out doors, try to see if I see anybody in the distance. I'm trying not to be heads down on my looting as much as I had in the past. And I would always get killed a lot more hard looting than trying to just get what you really need and move on. Jamie says, good news with them on strike. I get to watch you. That's awesome, Jamie. Crazy. Speaking like a true gamer. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I have been gaming for a long time though. I've been getting beat up in first person shooters since, well, at least the early 90s. So it is what it is. Smitty RN, I can shoot people that don't move and don't shoot back. Yes, Smitty, that's my gunfight skills. Is I have three basic things I can do. I can shoot like that guy that was standing still. I can do that pretty well. I can shoot at someone that isn't left-right strafing with a drop shot and usually win a game like that, or win a fight like that. And I can sometimes slide past somebody and win a gunfight like that, but didn't quite win that one. And those are really my only three things I can do. I can't jump and shoot. I can jump and shoot, but then I won't hit anything. My mouse tracking is not good. I think my sensitivity is still probably too high. Like a lot of players, all my squad mates that play controller would not miss any of those shots. You know, their tracking is pretty dead on, and I don't get it. And I've talked to them about it before, and they say, oh, all you do is really aim close to the guy and move back and forth, and your cursor is going to slow down as you go over it with your controller. So as long as you keep going back and forth close to them, you're going to get the hits. And I say, okay, well, that sounds like cheating, but whatever. But I know, yeah, I could just play controller and be better. I do play PC crazy. I play mouse and keyboard, so we get no aim assist. We just get, it's straight aim assist. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I agree that you need aim assist on controller, absolutely, because most people would be pretty bad without it. But the guys that know how to abuse aim assist really know how to abuse it. And the rest of us are just trying to dig for scraps at the bottom of the trash heap. No, that's not true. I mean, there's a lot of good players out there. But I do think you have to know a lot of secrets about aim assist to get it to work well for you. Jay, you need to figure out what sense and set's best for you. It will help you 10% times. Yeah, I know. I keep working on changing my mouse sensitivity. I went to variable sensitivity on multiple magnifications and things like that, and nothing seems to really be consistently good. We got this guy close. I don't know if I can get the roof. If we can get the contract, he'll probably run away. Would have been nice to get a gun right away. BP-50 would be good. Better than the AMR for sure. Alright, so if this guy gets a sniper, he's going to come back and look for us. No, I like my setup for the most part. I think everything... Ah, it's so nice when those jets stop. They're a little abrupt when they stop. I feel like the guy came this way, but I don't know that. Anywhere he's at, he's going to hear us running. Alright, so what did we do wrong last game? Pretty much everything, I think. More sniper rifle, probably not helpful to us. Gonna stop by this stronghold, pick up some cash with any kind of luck. Alright, so somebody just opened the bunker, so we're going to sneak in the back here real quick. We know they can't make it too far. All right, we can't sit here. We know he's going to be here any minute. But we are going to take the foresight. We're going to use that and get out of here. I just want to exit. I don't really want to fight this guy. There's somebody right above getting ready to shoot us in the face. We really don't want to be under parachute for very long. Let's get on the ground and sort it out from there. All right, well, that worked out okay, I guess. We got away with it. Mouse and keyboard players get more than controller players easily. Jared. Obviously, Jared doesn't play mouse and keyboard. No, it used to be that way. I agree in the past that mouse and keyboard had much better options than controller, but not so much anymore. He's still on his thing. Why is he still on it? Now he's off. You know, we don't need this gunfight. Another guy's flying in. It's like that. A controller player would not have missed those shots. I just can't hit them. Alright, what we're going to do is move away because we do not have the firepower for whatever that is. Really, I can't get up top. I feel like there's a guy behind us still. We're going to ignore these guys, get away, and go get our loadout. Peaches, you have an awesome stream. If you want more viewers, search for Dog Hype Service. I don't know what Dodge Hype is. Sounds like a cryptocurrency or something. Yeah, I don't really want more viewers. Thank you very much. I can hardly keep up with the chat messages I already have. No, that's not true. More is always good, right? Alright, well, we have a whole bunch of time to kill because we have a lot of circle left and we don't want to get there early. We keep saying that. We keep getting there early. PC player can still hit those, just have to fix that aim. No, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know if there's a way to fix my aim. Either my sensitivity is way too high, or my frame rates aren't high enough to keep it stable. Got the guy next to us shooting at the car guy. We have a smoke. I think it's a smoke. It could be a flash. We're going to say that that's a smoke that we have. we're going to say that he's busy with somebody else. Grab this and back out. All right. Good enough. Gonna go for the long swim. We got people across from us. That's awesome. We got a couple loadouts here in the water, so somebody's gonna come looking for those. We'll just go for a swim. Did I see a UAV? Chet, you probably did see a UAV, and we probably didn't even look at it. Controller is too powerful. Yeah, the aim assist is, I feel, is too powerful, but what do I know? There's a guy on this hill. It's like I can't hit those shots. I can ping him, and now we're going to be at his mercy over here. He's peeking that top edge. That's a rock we're looking at. I'm guessing he ran for cover. We're hoping. We don't know. All right, well, it is what it is. Just play multiplayer against bots. Your aim will get better. No, I'm not going to play multiplayer. I might as well just gouge forks in my eyes. Multiplayer is bad. Every time I play it, it's just toxic and bad. You know, you try to level up guns in there. You get somebody with just dropping kill streaks on the lobby constantly. It's like, why? Why do you have to do that? What are you trying to accomplish? I mean, on the surface, the game mode seems okay, but for the most part, it's not any fun. All right, there's a most wanted here. Maybe we could grab that. No, I'm just joking. We're not going to do that. Trying to see if there's anybody around here. I would say since there's a most wanted there, there's not anybody here. Except for the car guy. Car guy just got out. I'm guessing he wants the buy station. I don't want them to shoot each other first. I know, we should shoot at him. He may have just seen me. I don't know. Lower your ADS sense. Yeah, I should definitely lower my ADS sense. Didn't get enough shots on. That's going to be bad. I'm going to ping his car so that if he gets in it, we can still see it. Don't know where the other guy went. We're not in a hurry. Oh, there he is. Again, we're not going to be able to get enough shots on him to kill him. Of course, he can just wall bang us and we're dead. It's awesome. So yeah, so this guy with a controller is not going to miss a shot. I don't know. And this is the thing that makes the game feel unfair, just because, you know, he's not going to miss anything. Yeah, okay, so you can climb up a thing and shoot me in the face and not miss a shot. Oh my goodness. He gets every headshot. Let's see how many kills. Well, I guess we don't get to see the kill cam. It's just so disgusting how bad this game is. He threatened me on Rebirth Island. I don't know what that means. Hacking for sure. Yeah, I mean, he could have pinged me and saw me behind the wall, but just way, way too consistent on his shots. Ah, that's just bad. O State says I have outdated guns. Yeah, we changed our guns yesterday just because what we had wasn't any good. But I agree, the striker doesn't seem to be doing it for us, so we're going to go back to our... We're going to go back... Actually, we're going to change it up quite a bit. We're going to go back to our static, but we're going to go back to the TAC build because I don't think we're getting it done with the SMG. So we're going to go to a TAC stance static. That should work out okay, right? We haven't done TAC stance in at least 3 weeks. Ah, boy, I bet every time you lose, you say he's hacking. Jared or Somali. No, I don't say that at all. Usually I think people are just better than me, but when it's that obvious, I feel like he's hacking. I mean, nobody should be able to climb up a ladder, taking shots right in the face, and still kill me. Maybe. So either he's has a really, really high KD and he's 2-boxing to get a lower KD lobby. There's something just not right about that. MCW's meta right now. Chet, you need to play on controller. TJ, yeah, we're not going to play on controller. We're not gonna give in to Activision. We're just going to struggle and have fun with it. Jared, I'm talking to Somalia guy. Yeah, I kind of corrected it. I knew you were talking to Somalia. Guy, what's up? Brandon Kirkham, good morning. Aaron Thomas, Chris Thrasher, Ricky Bobby, Bryant Grant. I know I missed a bunch of you guys. Speed Freak, Aaron Thomas, and Midrange over on YouTube. Kinsey, good morning. I think I said good morning to you. Probably not. Oh, you can't 2-box in solos. Nick, you're probably right on that. I don't know how you would do that. I guess the only way to get solos would be to reverse boost. And maybe we'll try that. Since we don't care about our KD, we could just write a script to drop into Battle Royale over and over and die and not shoot at anybody. Get our KD down to like 0.2, and then we'll get a 0.5 lobby. That's what we need, is that lower lobby. I don't know why we would be getting high KD players, though. When our KD is 1, why are we ending up with, like, high KD people? Doesn't make sense. That's impressive, whatever that was. No, just get better. Somalian boy, I think you need to get better. I know. You just learned how to play the game today. No, I'm not gonna taunt you. It is what it is. More gunfights, more better you get. No, that's not absolutely true. I don't think that's true at all. I play Resurgence in the afternoon. I get tons of gunfights, and I still lose them all. Joss, this chat is a circle jerk of bad people at the game complaining. Figure out why you lost. Sticky Steve. I don't know what Sticky Steve's talking about. A circle jerk? What is that? And learn. Now, there's really no learning this game. I mean, there's learning the game mechanics. There's learning map knowledge. I think map knowledge is a big thing. I think probably knowing what the meta is good, but there's just so many broken mechanics and broken things that people have learned how to game the system. And if you don't know all those little things, you're not going to be good at the game. It's like the zipline hack, you know, where people can jump from the zipline right at the top and jump over the top of it. Yeah, that's a. I'm sure the devs didn't plan that that was the situation. And everybody does it, and they get like nice easy kills over the top of somebody. But it's just it's a glitch, it's a hack. And I don't know. It's just not what we're about, I guess. Well, we climbed all the way up this building for nothing. I just feel bad for the new people that download this game and decide they want to play and have fun, and all of a sudden they just walk in and get shit on by a bunch of tryhards. It's not fun. And I'm surprised that Activision lets it happen. So we got the guy below us. What was that? Attack Eradicator? Probably what we need. That was just bad. Tony Golf, damn, you're gonna hate the omnidirectional movement of Battle B06. Yeah, we won't hate it. We just won't play it. How about that? It's much easier to do hacks on a PC than a console. PC players generally the problem, Jared. I don't know about that. I think PS5 players have a lot of stuff going on. In fact, both the squad members that I play with in the afternoon play PS5. They have the exact same STG-44 build as I have. They have absolutely zero recoil. And I know that you might say, oh, they just know how to control the recoil better. And that may be. But I mean, absolutely, at like 150 meters, they won't miss a shot. So there's something not quite right. Brad03, this is funny. Oh yeah, this is hilarious. I thought we could jump out that window and climb up on the other roof. That didn't work out so well. Mr. Gaming Chair, how are you? I'm good, thank you for asking. All right. At least we're pretty good in the gulag. We got that going for us. And when I say pretty good, we're better than the other people that are dying and going to the gulag. So we have no ammo right now. We need to solve that problem. Got somebody close to us. We hear them. Let's see if we can get our baby monitor out and see them. 37 meters. We only have 50 rounds. Why don't you slide cancel? Jackie Davies. Jackie Davies, what would slide canceling do for me? That flamethrower finish was awesome. Chris Thrasher. Yeah, I kind of like that too. That was kind of cool. All right, we're going to grab some more coffee. We're going to try this again, and we'll do better. Probably not. All right, so I was just reminded that we were going to take it easy today and not make bad mistakes and just do nice and easy stuff. Well, that's not working out right. Lady T, good morning. What is up? Saison, okay, Rebirth. Any mine work today, Lance? Yeah, we are going to get in the mine. We added a timber set about 10 meters, or sorry, 10 feet, 10 to 12 feet back in the tunnel. The reason for that is I need to extend the air supply hose. So we're going to do that today. We're also going to extend the electricity, put another outlet down there. It's closer to where we're actually working. That will let me get light in the back corner, and I won't have to have a long extension cord to use the jackhammer. So that will be today's activity, is working on electrical and air hoses. I know, it doesn't sound very exciting, but it is. I like it. Shite, bro really asked for what slide canceling do for me. Yeah, what would slide canceling have done for me in any of those issues that we had just a little while ago? I mean, slide canceling in multiplayer kind of makes sense, but in Battle Royale solos, not so much. In fact, everybody that slides, they're just so loud you can hear them from a mile away. Chuckles, what's funny? Are you all telling him what he's doing wrong, but you're not playing? True. No, TikTok's like that. We get a lot of, I don't know. I don't want to call you guys haters because you're not really hating, or else you wouldn't be watching. Um, and I don't think I'm going to improve. In fact, I think my peak at Battle Royale was probably in Modern Warfare 2, back when the movement was a little more realistic than it is right now. You know, we used to get at least a couple Battle Royale solo wins every week on stream. And since Modern Warfare 3 came out, we get hardly any. So there's definitely changes to the movement that cause issues in the game. And obviously makes controller easier, makes mouse and keyboard almost impossible. And you know, there's a reason that there are no pro players playing on mouse and keyboard anymore, because, well, you can't do it. So we're just having fun playing. If you guys want to second guess what I'm doing, that's okay. I don't mind. It's all good. Slide canceling changes the distance where you peak, so you have adjusted crosshairs. Yeah, I mean, that's good if you're fighting inside a building, but we haven't done any of that so far. In fact, we try to limit our up-close gunfights because we can't really win those. So if we could keep all our gunfights at that mid-range, we'll do awesome. Cubs plays mouse and keyboard. Jared, I don't know who Cubs is. And that kind of was a rhetorical question / answer, because I'm sure somebody plays mouse and keyboard. But the majority of players don't. I mean, one of my favorite streamers in the past, mouse and keyboard, was Iceman Isaac. He was like a really good tournament player on mouse and keyboard. He's went strictly to controller. He says you can't compete mouse and keyboard anymore. So I believe what he says more than most other players, because he's very good at both sides of it. All right. I think we're just gonna jump over here, try a most wanted. We're so good at those. Yeah, we're gonna have multiple guys going for it also. DP, I have a dentist appointment this morning. I hate the dentist. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the dentist at all, or doctors. So good luck with the dentist appointment. That's awesome. All right, we have a shotgun. Probably not anything we need to hold on to. We need to get to that big building over here so we can have lots of loot boxes to open really quick. We did see 2 guys flying with us, and I'm pretty sure one of them came in here. Actually, let's all right. boxes. We need boxes as quick as we can. We need self-revives, medicine cabinets, anything that makes this countdown go quicker. That had bird's eye on it, which is, we've already decided is not good for us. A striker. I think we're going to take the striker over the Horus. You need to keep an eye on our most wanted. We're down to 1:45. Do need to listen, make sure that we're not getting snuck up on here. I feel like we have somebody above us. So let's go look. That's a safe thing to do, right? Tons of Gulag reentry tokens. Someone said you can sell them for cash at buy stations, get like $2 grand out of them. I don't know if that's true or not. 21 seconds. We need a couple more boxes. I don't know where we're going to find any. Hopefully that falls in the courtyard. Where is the bunker keycard? There it is, but where are we going to put it? Guess we'll put it right there. Alright, so bunker way out here somewhere. I don't even know where that is. Could take a car, that might be good. Probably a bad idea. One of those little redeploy toilet seat things would be good if we could find one of those. Got a guy in the building right next to us. So let's worry about that a little bit. He's moving. He's going that way, so we're going to not worry about him. Got 20 grand, a bunker key card. People shooting ahead of us. It's awesome. So it's been long enough. Everybody's finished their most wanteds. I almost felt like I saw somebody in there, but we're not going to go back and look. Maybe this bunker's already open. Nope. All right, we're back familiar ground. There's the sneakers we need. We'd like to get foresight is the #1 thing we want. We could get the perks, but we don't really need them. Specialist. We have there's foresight. Let's go ahead and get that down. And let's get out of here. I very rarely see foresight and specialist at the same time unless you get in that back room. So we're going to say that we pretty much outstayed our welcome here. Where do we need to be? Oh, I say we're going to get over here somewhere and then work it out. Actually, we're going to go straight to loadout. That's probably a better option for us. There's a guy on the loadout, so that's awesome. We're going to go into tack stance. This is our first time to run tack stance this game. Really? You can't jump the thing? All right. And I don't want to hear from anybody. Don't do tax dance. It's bad for you. Well, we know it's bad for us. We just don't know any better. Over here in the horse farm country, there's still some boxes around. That's always a good sign. All right. Good striker build has 0 recoil. MAGA. Yes, I have a good striker build that has 0 recoil. I'm not using the striker because I think the time to kill is not quite as good as... Hold on, let's get our munitions box at the ready. That's what we're going to need first, most likely. Yeah, definitely my striker's not bad, but it doesn't seem like the time to kill in a close gunfight is as good as the static. Man, if we go hit those buildings early, we're just asking for death. So we're just going to use it for rotation, like somebody else said. And I guess we're going to back over here somewhere. I think it's funny how I like slow peek into a room expecting that, oh, we're going to see somebody there and they're not going to be shooting at me. At this point on looting, it's just a matter of keeping the boxes from making noise. We don't really need anything. We're just kind of wasting time until last circle. If we find a portable buy, that might be good. Somebody's been here. Just trying to see if we can hear. We do not have specialist. We found foresight, but not specialist. Static and STG good. Nothing else compares, Floyd. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I mean, I get killed with static a lot. I also get killed with the striker a lot, so I think we don't need that. Just stop. All right, so a lot of people are going to push out into this circle. I don't think this is going to be busy till late game. I think ultimately we're going to want to be over here when we get down to this last big circle. I just don't know of a good way to play foresight. I just feel like you're just so early to everything and you just end up doing bad things. This is already looted, so we got somebody around here. You know, here's a toilet seat. We could take it and get, so that guy has foresight. He's already getting in last building circles. All right. I don't know. What should we do? Chevy says to push. Who are we going to push? We can't really push into this mess over here. That would be a disaster. Yeah, any pushing we do is going to be bad at this point, I think. But I am in agreement that we don't want to just sit here. Bill's Mafia, good morning. Hogfish, good morning. Probability chance of winning is low. Ram. Wow, Ram, really? So, yeah, I don't know what this circle is going to look like. Obviously, when this circle comes up, people are going to hold on to these buildings as long as they can. We probably want to take out this jump thing. And I don't don't see any other ones close by that would be helpful. I mean, this is going to help people get in the next circle, but that's not going to help us. There's a four-wheeler behind us. I think it's always been there. All right, so tack stance is garbage. Larry says to stay there. We should probably stay right there. Pat's Nation says he has bad diarrhea. That's nice. Thank you for that. Thank you for that insight. All right. Well, I guess we're going to... No, we are not going there. I guess we're going to go back over here. We've had a bad experience here once or twice or three times. Then on the ground, hopefully we can get away from here. Nothing good is going to happen right there. I almost think we want to go back and get our stuff. We know tack stance isn't going to work for us. Got a guy dropping on the roof where we were. Okay, we have no choice though. This is strictly a tack stance build. We could grab this and get our other loadout that is not tack stance. That might be a thing. Oh, what? Squad game, maybe. There we go. That's got the striker build. And I do want the other. There we go. Good enough. This is where we met our demise earlier. Ooh, you know what? Aim down sight on this striker is not good. All right, man, I'm not sure. I'm almost thinking going back and getting that tack stance weapon. What do you guys think? Tack stance? Stick to this? Camp it out? We don't have anything. We need stuff. Got the other guy in here. There's two guys straight ahead of us. We're not going to slide. We're not going to run. We're just going to creep around for a minute. Got a guy sitting on that ledge over there. See if we can get him to jump. Let him sort out the other guy with any kind of luck. So bad. Gave your position away to the person nearby. Coach Baz. Yeah, we did. Maybe need a laser, Big Nasty. Big Nasty, welcome in. Thanks for the subscription over on Twitch. Ah, no, what we need. Sky says bro. Yeah, bro, that was bad. I don't know. There's just no way I can hit those shots. All right, we're gonna go back to the lobby real quick and change our loadout because that was horrible. Just like bass fishing, should always be throwing something. Quit the match. Why did it give me a rejoin option? Can't be scared to combat. Will Redding. I don't think I'm scared of combat. We were actually trying to get a lead in there. What you need is another cup of coffee. We actually have a good cup of coffee. I don't think we need that right this second. I thought we did okay getting destroyed and coming back from Gulag and looting up again and making it back to the position. Just didn't work out for us. All right, so we're going to go back to our static with the SMG build instead of the tac stance build. I think that'll be, I don't know. Why don't you play on controller, Mr. Taco? I don't like controller. I have a controller. I have a controller here. I just never use the thing. I've tried it a few times. I actually can track better with it. And in Resurgence and multiplayer, I do get more kills. I just don't like the looting. I don't like the shared buttons on like reload and use or plate. I don't know what it is. I think it's use and reload. So if you're trying to loot, all of a sudden you start reloading your gun. If you're trying to reload, all of a sudden you pick up and swap a weapon. There's just so many bad things about controller. The only good thing about controller to me is aim assist. Sky says we need to pour scotch. That might help. Yeah, we used to stream in the afternoons, and trust me, we used to drink a lot. Cam says double time, sleight of hand, tempered and high alert, or double time mountaineer high alert. That's what we're running. Our perks are, let's go look at them real quick. We have mountaineer, double time, resupply, and high alert. So what are we missing? Tempered, normally you'll find a vest for that or a ghost vest. So I think resupply works well. That way you get unlimited smokes in the game. I think it helps in rotations. It's probably better in multiplayer or squad base. So you can use smokes to smoke a loadout. You can use smokes to revive a teammate. Big Nasty says maybe need a laser. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've tried. I don't like lasers. I think lasers give your position away way too much. And I don't think it helps my aim any. It might. I just don't know. Somebody said we need to turn our sensitivity down. I think we're going to do that. We're going to turn down our our mouse sensitivity. We dropped our mouse to 800 dpi. Our sensitivity is at 7. So we're going to go like a 6.75 and give that a shot for a game. But I do feel like we're moving way too much. For PC with mouse click buttons, you should look into the Scuff Envision Pro controller. It comes with back paddles and is built. Yeah, I'm not going to get a controller. I use keyboard and mouse for all my other games and I do fine at them. Just this game is progressively, as seasons go by, I get worse and worse at it. So I'm just going to blame the game, not me. Would you try stuns instead of smokes? And stuns in gunfight might help you win those tight ones. That's a good option. I would probably just stun myself for the most part. You know, like we tried running thermites instead of prox mines for a while, and I was so used to running prox mines. I've done it since Warzone 1. I'll be going somewhere and I'll plan on putting a prox mine by a door, forgetting that I have thermite, and just thermite myself to death. So that's the way that goes. Cabito blames the game too. Absolutely. Matthew, mouse and key. Yes, we could blame mouse and key, but I don't think it's the mouse and key as much as the controller is just OP. Charles says smokes are too valuable for cover. I agree. I I typically forget to use smokes for cover, but I think they're more useful. There are a lot of times I think we're in a connecting loop and not launching, so let's try this again. There's so many times when you get your loadout in a not so desirable area and a smoke is just what you need. Sometimes wide open rotations, a smoke is good. Your gun builds don't make sense for playing mouse and keyboard. Tony Golf. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I took my loadouts pretty much from Isaac Iceman Isaac, and he did have keyboard mouse builds, and that's what these were built from. So, if we look at my gunsmith, we have the auger light barrel, and if you look at the details, the auger light barrel helps with movement mostly. Um, so yeah, we could swap that out for something else to get more accuracy, perhaps. But then we're going to move slow as we're running around the map. So yeah, I think the barrel is what we need. The quartermaster, you got to run that. It gives you a lot of horizontal and vertical recoil control. It does hurt your ADS speed a little bit, but not that much. The paracord grip gives me a little bit of horizontal recoil control. We could definitely go with something like the if we want to move faster, the DR6 hand stop will give us some ADS speed and some movement speed over the paracord, but not much. And we went with the overpressured ammo. We could easily go change the stock back to the light stock and get better movement speed, but somebody said the overpressured is better. They're all suspicious. Are you on Twitch? We are. We are on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Same name, DPGladius on all of them. Brian, been playing since COD 2. I've only gotten worse. Yes, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Is we were bad in the original Warzone just because we didn't understand the mechanics coming over from Fortnite. But once we got dialed in on, how to do loadouts, how to loot correctly, how to buy stuff at buy stations, we got better. Sticky Steve says long barrel will help with your accuracy. Yeah, I know. The long barrel is going to give you more range. I don't think we really need range. The rover barrel gives you a little bit better recoil control, but it hurts on the horizontal recoil, which is the biggest problem, I think. I mean, maybe we'll try the long barrel. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. We'll take a look at it. Why not use the BP-50 with the Jack Revenger kit? It's fast, wins a lot of fights. Chuckles. I have a BP-50 build, just like what you're talking about. The rate of fire is a lot faster, but if you look at the damage numbers, they're not as good as the static. So if you can hit all your shots, the BP-50 will probably have a better time to kill, but you just don't get the damage per shot. Yeah, so we just changed our loadout. We did put the long barrel on instead of the auger barrel. I'd like to shoot somebody in pregame. That was pretty ridiculous. Tony, with AR builds, you should prioritize firing aim stability. Yeah, I mean, there's a fine line between you make your gun so stable that you can hit your shots versus you're shooting marshmallows. And there's a fine line between the two that you got to work on. And we're not good at it. That's the only other thing that mouse and keyboard I think has over controller is the 180 jump shot. So you can actually flick to a 180 pretty quickly. Robbie, you can take off the overpressure and use a laser. Yeah, somebody else mentioned a laser. I guess if you have a laser that's only visible when you're aimed down sight, I guess it's fine. But I would never look at the end of the laser pointer to aim the gun. I would always be looking at the optic. Or take the optic off, I guess. I don't know. It seems like in real life, a laser is more for aiming. And in this game, I don't know what a laser does for you. All right. Overpressure is much better than laser. I think so. I mean, if you're sitting there in a gunfight trading shots, one-for-one shots, I think Lord, we just about lagged into the ground. All right, so that thing is underground, and I have no idea where underground is. Unless it's like in the pool. Looks like it's in a tunnel. We shouldn't even go for this. We should just do something else. I'm surprised there's not somebody here already. I can tell my decision-making process is like slow. I look at things and I have to sit here and contemplate, you know what, is that something I really think I need or want? I see some of you kids just run around and loot super fast, and you know exactly what you want before you get there. Me, not so much. I don't hear anybody around us, so we're taking this opportunity to just keep looting up a little bit more on our way to our contract. We are hunted, so that might be a problem. We're only single hunted, so maybe it's not too serious yet. You don't always need them. Yeah, but sometimes the ADS will still be slow. Laser helps boost the speed even more. That's got to be our bounty coming in. Yeah, so we get this guy. He just jumps out, one-shots us in the head. So he knew exactly where we were going to peek. That's pretty bad. Jay, I tell people all the time, make your class based on your playstyle. It's either movement or accuracy. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a mix of both that's required. I think if you... That's so bad. Yeah, I don't think you want to lean one way. I think there's a good compromise where you try to get as much out of the attachments as you can, and just don't prioritize one or the other. I think if you go straight up and say, you know what, you need to go straight movement, well, you're gonna be stuck in inside gunfights all the time. Sidewinder is garbage. We should get rid of that as quick as we can. I mean, we pretty much just gave that guy that kill. He pre-aimed that corner. We popped our head right where he was expecting it, and that was the end of that. We need this little redeploy thing so we can get to a buy station if we ever happen to get enough cash out of this bathhouse. What is that? I don't know. I don't know what's better anymore. Everything is kind of muddled on the thing. Definitely the static is better than the Sapuri. He's on the roof. We're not going to worry too much about him. Make as much noise as we can to get him to commit. He's taking fire, so let's go ahead and take this opportunity to figure out where we want to go, which would be over here maybe. Guy right behind us. All right, so Sky was in our chat a little while ago, and he decided to come in here and stream snipe. So that's awesome, Sky. Thank you for that. Maybe it's different, Sky. Sky ESS? Is that the same guy? I don't know. Usual TV, bro. You're on keyboard and mouse. Abuse strafing movement. Yeah, we don't ever get in a. We never get in a position to actually get in a strafing gunfight. So I don't know. It's okay though. HJ, I've tried having a little more movement because other than aiming stability because I trust my aim. Yeah, I don't trust my aim at all. All my SMGs straight movement hip fire class while my ARs are always accuracy. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, I kind of agree. Let's back out and look at that. If we went straight up for a hip fire, why does it want to rejoin the match? The match was over. Stream sniping is so weird to me, Alex. Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't know that was a stream sniper. It was just the same name as somebody that was in chat earlier. If you explain my above comment, I think I missed it, DP. Chris Thrasher, DP, can you explain the function of foresight and the sneakers, please? Sure. The foresight gives you all the circles in the game. So as the gas closes in, you get a new circle. The foresight perk gives you all of those circles at one time. So you pretty much know where the circle's going to end. It's way overpowered if you know how to use it. I don't know how to use it. Yeah, I mean, if we were going to, let's do it in a test loadout. I don't really want to screw this up too bad. So if we were going to go for movement, obviously we would go with the auger barrel. We would probably not do the paragrip. We would go with either the X10 hand stop, which gives us an ADS and sprint to fire speed benefit, or the DR6 is probably the better option there. Overpressured would go away, and we would go with the light stock instead of the overpressured. And we'd get rid of the optic and probably put, oh, I don't know. I would think we would go back to overpressured, and we'd get rid of this quartermaster suppressor, and we'd go back to like the Zim. Where is the Zim? I don't even know. There it is. Zim compensated? No, that's not the one. There's one of these that, hold on, we'll find it. Or maybe don't even go with a muzzle. Maybe just go without the muzzle and put a laser on it instead. Or a rear grip. Let's see what the rear grips do for us. They're all locked out because of the spry stock. Let's look at the laser, see if anything looks usable for us. ADS speed, sprint to fire. Hip fire spreads, sure. That's going to be horrible, but we're going to run it anyway. So let's fire and range this 1 second. We're not going to run a game with this because this has a visible laser, so everybody's always going to see you. It doesn't shoot anywhere near the center of the screen. So where the crosshairs are is not where the shots are. The shots are going to always be way high. Solar flare in laser category. Let's look at the solar flare. I don't want to get bogged down in this, but solar flare. I don't even know where the solar flare is. Solar flare laser. What does that do for us? I mean, this hip fire is all over the map. It's probably only good for like 8 meters. Yeah, I mean this gun would only be good for like 8 meters inside a room, and even then it's shooting a lot higher than what the center of the screen shows. I don't know. Point GP is the best hipfire laser. Let's look for that, the Point GP. And also we don't have our dummies with 3 plates, so what we're seeing, oh good lord. Everybody's gonna see you a mile away. And the thing I don't like about this at all is the center point of the screen is on the dummy and the laser's on the dummy, but the first shot raises like, I don't know, really high. Tack stance, yeah, tack stance probably isn't good for us. I don't know. All right, we're not going to run that because that's only going to be good if we're going to be inside a building constantly, and we know that that's not our game. We can't play that game. RS word, try rear grip, bro. You struggle with control. I definitely struggle with control. We're going to turn down our mouse sensitivity a little bit more, though. I think we're still way too sensitive. I agree with rear grip. You need something for gun kick. So the paracord gives me horizontal recoil control. If I get a rear grip, obviously the SK24 seems like the best. It gives me 7, 7, and 7 in the recoil category, where the paracord gives me 15 on horizontal. But I don't know that I want to take the penalty. I guess there are no penalties for it. I don't know. We never even got to loadout last time, so I don't think loadout is our problem. All right, but usual QTV says use the strafing movement more. So I don't know how to abuse it more than going left and right. Try the hand stop 6.2 villains. We normally had the hand stop on the DR6, but I don't know. I don't know that it's any different than the paracord. The paracord gives you that horizontal recoil control, which gets rid of all that left-right stuff. Javi says use the jack grip. Man, there's so many different options here. And I guess that's what the benefit of this used to be, is there are always options. You know, whatever you're trying to dial into your weapon, you could pick a grip to take care of it, or an optic, or a barrel. And now it seems like everything's kind of muddled, that it really doesn't do what it says. Michael Bowman, I play on PC, so I'm not on a PS5 or anything like that. I'm on a PC. And I do play keyboard and mouse, so a lot of things that you try on a controller that work well for recoil doesn't necessarily translate as well to PC or to keyboard and mouse. All right, so we're like a mile away from everybody, so we don't even get to try our stuff out, except for this guy. But he's not hardly moving, so. I also wish that the reload was quicker on this thing. Not going to get anybody else to shoot at, unfortunately. But yeah, if I strafe, I definitely have to, I mean, aim down sight strafing doesn't seem very fast. I don't know. Is that enough movement to make a difference? I wouldn't think so. It's never going to break anybody's aim assist by strafing. Not going to be able to jump strafe. It's true. 100 more settings on the keyboard and mouse. There's so many settings, and it's just crazy how much things you can customize, and I probably have them all set absolutely wrong. tell what that contract is. All right. Well, let's find a contract. I guess over here would be good enough. Strafing is always better. Yeah. I just don't think strafing is powerful enough to break controller aim assist. If they're strafing also, they're going to win the fight. And all strafing usually does for me, unless I strafe the same direction they're going, is it makes my aim worse. You know, if I try to counter strafe somebody, now I have to strafe one way and move the other way, and usually that doesn't work out for me very well. Not saying it's not possible, it's just we're not good at that. All right, what else do we got? We got a plate. Thought we missed something over here. Don't really like this M16, but it's probably as good as something else that we're gonna get. Let's get a pull my yacht. Yeah, you're good. Oh, you're awesome. Wow. Perfect. Lay down. You missed the selfie. No, I had a self-revive, so I didn't want to carry two. That's the only reason. All right, so that was a bad push. Pushing somebody inside this building, we know that's not us. That guy had no idea where he was. He got some shots on us, though. Dado crack baby. Man, that's a pretty intense gamer tag there. All right, what are we going to do? I think we're just going to, I don't know, go out here, grab a scav, work our way in. We have 3,000, so if we can get a couple $1,000, we're good for loadout. Of course, this one's glitched under the ground. Thanks, devs. That's awesome. Maybe we'll get lucky and just find enough boxes to work it out. Got to get rid of the shotgun. That's not going to do us any good. Holger 26, sure, why not? We know there's more boxes around here. Breacher drones. I think I've only used breacher drones once or twice and it really didn't go well. I think I threw them like right into a door frame and they exploded right in my face, so that was pleasant. All right, well, sure there's more stuff around here somewhere. There's a bunker right here. I don't see the redeploy balloon up, so I don't think anybody's opened it yet. $5,600. We're getting close, but not close enough. Yeah, I didn't think it was open. We need $1,000. super close. What am I missing? 7,100. Free loadout. Free loadout's close. Yeah, our free loadout's up on top of that thing. I don't think that's good for us. All right, so we got somebody right on top of us. That's awesome. I think there's still somebody behind us. Just keep some smoke between us and where we think they are. Grab a rock, wait, look. Probably a super bad idea. How I don't get it. It's the same guy. Mr. Hippity Hop. Tommy D's, what is up? So this guy is in our stream lobby, just stream sniping us. You're awesome, buddy. Oh my goodness. It's okay. Kind of sus. No, he's stream sniping. He's in TikTok or probably YouTube, just watching us play. We saw him a little bit earlier in the game, and same issue. It's okay. I still think shooting down on him, we should have been able to get shots on him, but he didn't miss anything. And the bunny rabbit aim assist, you can't compete with that. The jumping movement gets you every time. Yeah, it gets me every time because there's no way to combat it as far as I know. You know, it's only a controller movement, and mouse and keyboard can't compete with that. Only thing we could do is not be in that gunfight. People need friends, Alex. Yes, I need friends. What scope is on the STG? I had the Choreo Eagle Eye, the 2.5 optic on the STG. I don't like it, but I think it's as good as it gets. All right, we're going to do this again because, well, it's going to get better, right? Peace, hope, and unity. What's up? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Hot Rod How, what do they get out of stream sniping? I don't know. I mean, I guess there's some endorphins. You're watching a stream, you're following the guy around the map. It's okay. You know, if it makes them feel good about themselves, I'm all for it. One above it all, would it interest you to run duos sometime? I'm a 1.2, not the best by any means, but when I get my PC out of the shop, I'd love to do that. One above it all. Yeah, if you see me online in the afternoon, absolutely invite me to your lobby. I'll play a couple. Wise Man, just got off my destination, able to catch you. Wise Man, welcome in. Hope your travels are going well today. All right, so Yeah, we're pretty much one big struggle today. I think we're one big struggle every day, actually. It's okay. It's all good. Chris Thatcher, no problem over on YouTube. Thanks for the question. All right, what do we got going on here? Big old circle, most wanted way in the back corner. That's always fun. If we do that, the bunker is going to be out of bounds over here on the green mark. So we'd have to do it super quick. Probably would not work out well for us. We could try most wanted over on this side. Alex, so do you quit out of the game after killing a person you've stream sniped? Yes, I think if you're a stream sniper, that's what you do. Is as soon as you kill them, you back out of the game. You try to launch the same time they do again, and go back and stream snipe them again. It's okay. It's all good. We've come to grips with stream snipers that we really don't care. It doesn't make them good. It doesn't make us bad. It just is what it is. Pretty sure he wants that loadout or that contract. Great. We have a pistol. That's awesome. At least we have shotgun shells for our shotgun now. Alright, we've got to get in here, get enough boxes open to get our things sorted. Grab a little bit better stuff. Guessing he's above us. We're just going to keep up our unsafe velocities for a minute. We're going to have to turn on him here in a second. Running away only works for so long. Eventually you're going to have to fight. But right now we're trying to get our contract down to a reasonable time. What is that? Big old pull my yacht. Alright, we're down to 52 seconds on our most wanted. Alright, it's the same guy as last time, so that's awesome. Thanks, bully. Good lord, that guy's a piece of crap. He's an abused child. Wise man, busy traffic on East Coast. Everybody trying to get to the beach before summer winds down. Yeah, you know what? We're getting close to the end of summer. I've noticed here, we woke up this morning, it was in the high 50s. Again, I'm not complaining about that one bit. Got super lucky on that. All right, we got 17 grand and a dream. Let's go ahead and grab a loadout in the middle somewhere. Don't know if that's our best option, but we're going there anyway. Kinsey, what is up? Welcome in. Hope everything is good. JD, seems cold for August. Yeah, well, we're in the mountains of North Carolina. It's pretty, our summers aren't quite as long as most people. Want a plate before we get out there in the open. We should really slow down a little bit. We need all your stuff. Definitely need your Gulag reentry token and your bunker buster. All right. Yeah, we should probably plate up before we sit out in the open and do stuff like that, but we didn't. What's the temperature right now? Let's look real quick. The temperature right now is 59 degrees and foggy. I don't know if that shows up, but that's what we're dealing with outside. The high today is 79 degrees, so that's awesome. Yeah, we're way out west in North Carolina in the mountains. All right, how's our circle looking? Let's go ahead and, I don't know. Let's get our UAV in its slot. I have enough money to buy something else. We should probably do that. This guy's probably not coming back. He didn't have any good weapons. Gas mask and a munitions box. That should be enough to... Same guy again. It's the abused child. And that's one of the problems if we just sit still for too long. Stream snipers can just come in and destroy us. So, yeah. We got that guy. He's a piece of crap. He thinks he's good, but he's really not. Johnny Sup, what is up? I guess the good thing about this is at least we get a lot of... There's no way to block him, Travis. There's no way to do anything like that. Pretty much all you can do is say, I don't want him on my squad, but Activision will not let you block somebody from your lobby. But it's okay. Usually once we know they're in our game, then we can do something about it. Because we do have a slight stream delay, so it's pretty easy to keep moving and not have somebody drop on you and do stuff like that, but we're just not good at it. I'm thinking he's probably ghosted because I don't see him anywhere. Actually, we see him. He's dropping in on us. So he's above us. We can't sit here. The more we sit still, the more he'll close in on us. All right. Yeah, the best defense on a stream sniper is just to keep moving. We do have a stream delay of a few seconds, so that will help, but it does rule out any camping. Log re-entry, we get to do it all over again. That's awesome. So much stuff. All right. How's our circle looking? Pretty good. I think we're going to go ahead and cross over. If for no other reason, just to get more room between us and somebody else. And he was close behind us. Most likely he flew across. So it's the same. Man, you're a piece of work, aren't you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at me. I'm awesome. You're a piece of crap. Wow. Take him to the boxing ring. We should do that. No, he's definitely a good player, which doesn't make any sense. Why are you a good player just beating up and trying to make my stream awful? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, you're just a hateful person. That's it. Ah, it's all right. It don't matter. All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna quit this because it's no fun, you know. I can't see it on the kill cam. That's so annoying. What an a-hole. Yeah, he's definitely an a-hole. All right. Well, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours. We've had the same POS in our game pretty much for the second half of the stream. So that's awesome.